We welcome you back to In Focus. Now, the Tiger Summit was held this week in St. Petersburg, Russia. World leaders and countries that have wild tigers are endorsing an initiative to double the number of tigers in the wild by 2022. Meanwhile, South Africa is starting a rewilding program of the endangered South China tiger. VOA's Carolyn Turner has more.
One of the world's most magnificent creatures, the tiger, is on the verge of extinction and may be totally extinct within 2 decades. According to the World Wildlife Fund, there are only 3,200 wild tigers in the world today, compared to about 100,000 a century ago. Joe Walston, Asian director of the Wildlife Conservation Society, says this is primarily due to poaching, the deforestation of the habitat, and the illegal market for tiger parts in countries like China and Vietnam.
The demand for perceived medicinal value of their bones and other body parts, the desired value of their pelts and their coats is driving the extinction of tigers. And this is what we need to address.
At the Tiger Summit, Russian Prime Minister and tiger lover Vladimir Putin set a goal to get the 13 countries where wild tigers live to double the population in the next 12 years by spending more to protect their habitats, particularly the source sites where wild tigers are still breeding. Li Quan, who was born in China, runs the Save China Tiger Foundation on 33,000 hectares, about 600 kilometers, outside of Johannesburg. The foundation takes tigers out of zoos, breeds them, and lets them regain their hunting abilities so they can be reintroduced into the wild. When the project started in 2003, 2 zoo-born Chinese tiger cubs, a male and a female, arrived from China and have been training in Save China's tigers rewilding facilities. Quan says that 2 years later, 2 more cubs joined them.
So far, we have had 5 second-generation tigers born in South Africa, and they have all learned to hunt, some from their mother, others on their own. And all the 9 tigers so far are very healthy, and including 4 that came from China originally.
Though the numbers are small, Quan says the tiger breeding program is a major success.
I'm very, very pleased with the progress, and in fact I'm very proud that the South China tigers, which had been doomed to extinction by some people, are actually basically fighting for the survival, and there's a chance they will be restored back to China's wild.
In the early 1950s, there were 4,000 tigers in China. Now there are an estimated 10 to 30 in the wild and about 60 in Chinese zoos. Quan hopes the Tiger Summit will produce results in finding ways of saving the tiger.
I hope this time something different will happen and something concrete, some real concrete actions will take place to save this tiger.
The goal of the Tiger Summit is to double the tiger population by the Year of the Tiger in the Chinese zodiac, 2022. Carolyn Turner, VOA News.